Nithyanandam, today, as part of the Shakti Avishkarana, where we offer our heartfelt gratitude at the beloved lotus feet of our beloved Master, Avatar Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda Swami, who is the incarnation of Paramashiva himself in form. Today, we will be demonstrating the Shakti of the ability to see through the third eye while our two physical eyes are closed. Before we enter into the Shakti Avishkarana, I want to tell a few things where this kind of sets the powerful cognition with which we are manifesting these Shaktis. Swamiji very beautifully says that in the Shivagamas, which are the direct words of Sadashiva, Paramashiva himself, Paramashiva reveals very beautifully over 463 various powers in the Agamas, and in detail Paramashiva very beautifully describes each and every step, what is the powerful cognition behind it, and when you live those powerful cognitions, what kind of powers express through you. In the Shivagamas, right from the time you wake up in the morning, or the way you do puja, the way you do yoga, the power manifestations that you have, and the way you do the temple rituals, everything Sadashiva very beautifully gives in the Agamas. When Swamiji initiates each and every one of us into these Shaktis, and when we are initiated into this lifestyle of doing the puja, and when we take the Shiva Diksha from Swamiji, each and every one of us are programmed, and each and every one of us are initiated into manifesting these superpowers or the expressions of the superconscious awakening in you. Swamiji's, Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda Swami's, the whole life and the mission is to give a superconscious breakthrough to the whole of the humanity. And that starts with the Nithyanandagurukul, where the balasanths of the Nithyanandagurukul are the first of the batch of the new species, where not only, as Swamiji said, not only they are just manifesting different powers, but the very DNA is going to be different. The very DNA will be different. So when we get into this part of manifesting the Shaktis, just by the initiation, we have so many people, so many thousands of people manifesting these Shaktis. And there are many people, many questions that we have come upon, where people ask what is the best lifestyle to practice for us to manifest these powers. And one thing that I want to share with all of you is the morning puja, where we deeply connect with Swamiji, and every single day listening to satsang and living those words in our life is the best way where you can manifest more and more powers continuously in your life. And in the Nithyananda Gurukul, that being the base foundation, we are able to manifest any powerful cognition that we want, and we are able to manifest any power that we want. So today, I want to call upon stage Sri Nithya Parameshananda Maharaj, who is going to be here with us manifesting and demonstrating this Shakti. We have with us Sri Nithya Parameshananda Maharaj, and Parameshananda Maharaj is one of the most senior-most balasanths of the Nithyananda Gurukul, where he has been here in the Nithyananda Gurukul for the past 8 years now, and he has a very beautiful history where at the tender age of 6, when Swamiji has been teaching, at that time Swamiji was sharing about the powerful cognition of pain is a lie, where when you have your body does not experience pain because you are the super consciousness, and the super consciousness operates through the body. So at the tender age of 6, when Swamiji taught about this in the satsang, Paramesha Maharaj very playfully implemented it in his life. Just like how in the life of Swamiji, where he was ready to test the science on himself, where at the young age, Swamiji, when he heard the same powerful cognition that pain is a lie, he slit open his thigh to see if there was pain. Same way, but in a very casual way, a very playful way, Paramesha Maharaj also did the same thing. Where once he was playing with one of his friends while he was on a chair, and he just slipped off the chair and he fell and injured a multiple fracture on his elbow. Like Paramesha Maharaj, you can show which is the elbow on which you had the multiple fracture. Where the joints were completely broken and the bone inside was cracked into more than 3 pieces. But, so it was literally like his hand was hanging. But Parameshwar Maharaj did not cry, did not shout, did not have any experience of pain just because of the initiation of Swamiji. And at that time, his parents or the Gurukul mentors, no one was anywhere there. So they were all with different works and he was playing in a different place. So he literally picked up his hand and walked upstairs, went to the Gurukul mentors who were there and then told, I fell from a chair and my hand is broken. Actually, the mentors were shocked. And like they were not able to handle the situation or they felt too much about it. But when this was taken to Swamiji, when immediately he was taken to Swamiji and Swamiji blessed and said, this is how I experienced it and he is expressing the same way in his life. So that is a brief history of Sri Nithya Parameshananda Maharaj and he is going to be demonstrating the Shakti of the ability to see through the third eye and identify various different objects that are going to be placed in front of him. So I now request a volunteer who will be accompanying us in this Shakti Avishkarana and he is going to be foolproofing and he's going to be the person who is going to be confirming that everything is done in a foolproof way. So I request the volunteer to come up on stage. Nithyananda, you can introduce yourself.
Nithyanandam. My name is Srikant. I'm from Cochin. I'm here for the course of Sadashivatva for 21 days.
Okay, so here we have Srikant Aya. And Aya, so you are here for this 21 day Sadashivatva program. And now today we are going to be, Parameshwar Maharaj is going to be manifesting this Shakti where he is going to be able to see with his eyes closed. So for this, what we will be using is 2 optical eye patches that we will be putting on the eyes of Parameshwar Maharaj. And I request you to check if this is completely foolproof and tamper free. So I request the vision team to focus on the eye patches where the volunteer is checking. You can zoom in and you can also show it in the camera. As you can see, the volunteer is showing the eye patches in the camera. Now, Aya, you can confirm if they are tampered free and they are all foolproof, which can be used.
Yes, it's tamper free and foolproof and it's brand new. It's unused.
Okay. So now Aya has confirmed to us that this is completely tampered free and now he is going to be applying this on the eyes of Parameshwar Maharaj and after that only I am going to be revealing what is the power and what are the different things that are going to be brought and how Parameshwar Maharaj is going to identify it. So I request you to put it on the eyes of Parameshwar Maharaj and I request the vision team, if you can move a little more that side so the cameras can also focus how we are placing it. As you can see, it is getting tightly strapped on the eyes of Parameshwananda Maharaj. So before we begin the Shakti Avishkarana today, I want to read out the Shastra Pramana, which is the direct revelations of Paramashiva in the Agamas. The Shastra Pramana goes, Kapalantarmanonasya tishtanmilitalochanaha Kramena manasodardhyat lakshe laksha uttamam Kapalantarmanonyasya tishtanmilitalochanaha Kramena manasodardhyat lakshye lakshya uttamam kapalantarmanonyasya tishtanmilitalochanaha kramena manaso dardhyat lakshye lakshya uttamam. The translation: by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and the inner space through the power of third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, lakshyam, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Sada Shiva. Now, I request our volunteer to give a confirmation whether you have tightly strapped the eye patches on the eyes of our balasanth, Shri Nithya Parameshananda Maharaj.
Yes, it's completely sealed, and I checked, there is no hole anywhere. It's completely sealed.
Okay, so it is completely sealed. So now I'm going to be introducing what is that we're going to be doing in this today's Shakti Avishkarana. So what we will be doing is, we will be having a set of deities that will be brought in front, and you can choose any deity that you want to take and you want to place it, and without touching it, Paramesha Maharaj is going to be seeing through his third eye and identifying which deity it is, and he's going to be telling it in the mic. So this is what is going to happen today. So I request the other volunteers to come up and put the things in front of us. Okay, so as you can see, there is a cloth that is being placed, and now various other deities are now going to be placed in front. So here we have a variety of deities that are placed, and now in my hand I have got a red color cloth that is placed, and this is what is going to be placed in front of Paramesha Maharaj, and any deity that the volunteer chooses is going to be placed in this, and without touching it, Paramesha Maharaj is going to pick up the mic and he is going to be telling what deity it is, and you can give a confirmation if that is what it is. Okay, so Paramesha Maharaj, you can pick up the mic from the volunteer. And now I request the volunteer, randomly you can choose any deity and you can place it on the red sheet. Okay, as you can see, the volunteer has placed the first deity on the red mat. By coming and connecting into the space of oneness with Swamiji, who is none other than the embodiment, the living incarnation of Paramashiva himself in form, by chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, we connect in oneness with Swamiji, and we are able to manifest the Shaktis of the ability to see beyond the eyes. Once Paramesha Maharaj is ready, Paramesha Maharaj, you can start telling the name of the deity in the mic.
It's Sadashiva. It's a form of Sadashiva, Chandrasekhara.
Yes. So as you can see, Paramesha Maharaj has exactly told what it is, and it is a form of Sadashiva, and Chandrasekhara is what he has told. And now I request the volunteer to confirm if that is right and that is what it is.
Yes, it's correct.
Okay. Now the volunteer can place anything else. Okay. Now we can hand over the mic to Paramesha Maharaj. By chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, each and every one of you who are in various different places across the world, who is viewing this on Nithyananda TV, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, you can also tune yourself and the same neuron activity that is happening in the space, in the brain of the balasanth who is manifesting the Shakti here, who is mirroring the super consciousness directly, you will also be able to manifest the same thing and get into the same neuron activity, having it done in your brain. So intensely view this and chant the Mahavakya, and you will also be in the same space. Yes, Parameshwar Maharaj, once you're ready, you can reveal it.
It's Sri Krishna.
Okay, as you can see, Parameshwar Maharaj has told that it is Sri Krishna, and I request you to give a confirmation if this is Sri Krishna.
Yes, it's Krishna. It's absolutely right.
Okay, so as you can see, there is actually no touch, there's no way of any touch where Parameshwar Maharaj is touching something and telling, or he has any idea of what is being placed. But just by looking through his third eye, he's revealing and telling as it is. Now the volunteer has placed the next deity, and in this, I request Parameshwar Maharaj to tell what it is and describe how are the features which are there in this deity that the volunteer has placed, and any other special features about it. So we will also let all the viewers who are online know what this is and what is the history behind it or anything. Yes, Parameshwar Maharaj, once you're ready, you can tell.
Okay, so this is a Atmamurti which is made of copper. It's a form of Swamiji, and this deity is like, it's very small deity, and is sitting like the carving down is like stone, like sitting on a stone structure.
So Aya, is this right?
Absolutely. It's got the minute details also correct.
Yes. So as you all can see, Parameshwar Maharaj has very clearly told. So it's a very small deity which is only about like 3 inches, and he has exactly read and seen what it is and said through his third eye. And now we have one last deity that the volunteer has placed, which I request Parameshwar Maharaj to see through his third eye and describe what it is, and then he can share the details of what is there in the deity.
Okay, so what I'm able to see is it's an Ayyappa deity, and he has a small Prabhavali on his head around.
And it's exactly right. As you can see, it is the Ayyappa deity, and he has described the exact ring that is there behind the head.
Yes, absolutely correct.
Now, I request you to share with the audience who are viewing this from all over the world how foolproof and authentic it is. Have you ever given these things to Parameshwar Maharaj before, or did you have any idea that this is what is going to be done? You are going to be placing these deities before.
No, I didn't have any idea. I was just told as about to enter that this is going to be the game. So we placed one of the deities, and I didn't even know which deities are going to be placed, and I never had talk with Maharaj about it. So it's completely amazing.
So you're giving a confirmation that Parameshwar Maharaj had no idea that you are going to be placing whatever deity that you have placed in whichever order that you have placed.
No, Parameshwar Maharaj had no idea at all whatsoever.
So you are giving the confirmation to the viewers all over the world that this is a manifestation of the ability to see through the third eye that Swamiji, Avatar Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda Swami, has initiated him, and he is expressing these powers of super consciousness.
Yes, I confirm it 100%.
Yes. Thank you very much, Ayya. And with this, we want to offer our heartfelt gratitude to Swamiji, Paramahamsa Sri Nithyananda Swami, who is the living incarnation of Paramashiva himself, and just by his sheer compassion, initiating each and every one of us into these beautiful Shaktis that Paramashiva has described in the Agamas. Thank you, Nithyanandam.